Do you want to know what happened to the scholar? Was that just a dream or something else? Let's go back to the story. You know the scholar enjoyed a good dinner, and he fell fast asleep. When strange feelings made him open his eyes, he was shocked to find the lady's face staring right into his, while her body, now a huge snake, was wrapping him up tightly with her coils. "What is happening? And who are you?" he shouted, trying to escape. Suddenly, her face changed into the head of a terrifying snake, and her voice turned cold and hissing. "Scholar, I am the wife of the snake you shot and hurt today. Because of you, my husband is lost to me forever. Tonight, I will take your liver." The scholar was so shocked, he froze. Then, the lady fully transformed into a giant female snake, much like the male snake, towering over him. The giant female snake was about to strike him. "Please, I only wanted to save the poor young magpies. I didn't want to hurt your husband. That's why I didn't hit his head, but only grazed his tail. Please, have mercy," the scholar begged, trembling. The snake coiled tighter, her eyes gleaming. "Tonight was our last night. If we passed tonight, my husband and I were about to become mighty dragons. You ruined it." She thought for a moment and seemed to realize something, then said, "All right. If the bell over at the mountaintop rings 3 times before midnight, I will let you go. If not, it would be the heaven's will for my revenge." The scholar's heart sank. Deep in these mountains, he sadly thought, who can hit that bell at this late hour? I am surely about to die. Time slowly passed, ticking closer to midnight. The scholar gave up all hope, waiting for his last moment. The snake slowly uncoiled a little. She sensed the location of the moon and knew that it was almost midnight. The snake smiled widely, thinking she had won. "Okay, now it's the time. See, no bell has rung. It must be the heaven's will to allow my revenge." At that very instant, all hope was gone. Just then, outside the cottage, a thin, faint "caw, caw, caw" was heard, followed by a soft, distant "dong." The bell had rung. The snake looked perplexed and loosened her grip a little bit. "What? Who can that be?" she roared, furious. And then there was another "caw, caw, caw," and a slightly stronger dong. The snake now seemed to lose her mind. She murmured, "Is that heaven's will?" At the third caw, 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 and a final clear dong, Zrenya, the snake, couldn't bear it anymore. With a frustrated hiss, the snake suddenly disappeared. When the scholar looked around, the cozy house was gone. All around him was the crumbling look of a run-down house. Exhausted and weak, he collapsed and slept there until morning. In the morning, the scholar woke up. Though still weak, he knew he had to go to the bell on top of the mountain. He wanted to know who had saved him. When he arrived, his eyes welled up. There, lying beside the giant bell, was the brave mama magpie, still, and on the bell's surface, 3 clear small marks were visible, stained with tiny drops of blood. It was the very same magpie he had saved. She had sacrificed her life to save his. Just as the scholar saw the mama magpie, many more magpies joined in, their caws getting louder and louder, as if mourning their brave friend. They had come to honor her sacrifice and say goodbye. The scholar felt so sad he couldn't thank the brave magpie properly. He built a small mound of stones as a grave for the grateful magpie. After 3 days of mourning for her, and thanks to the magpie's sacrifice, he felt strong enough to continue his way to Seoul. He studied very hard, and because of his kindness and intelligence, he passed the test with the highest score. He became a very important and respected official. His kindness was praised by everyone. Even after becoming a great official, the scholar never forgot the magpies. He often came back to the mountains, to the little grave of stones he built for the brave magpies, always remembering their great kindness. He lived an even kinder life, always helping others in need, and always looking at magpies with a warm, grateful heart.